Greetings, programs, and welcome to New York City. There you can see the skyline off in the distance, but that's not important. What is important is where we are racing tonight. It's the NASCAR Amino Motordrome. Tomorrow we have the NASCAR Amino Unleashed 200, but tonight we gotta set the field for the race. It's Alan Johnson here on the call, and inviting you all to put on your listening sweaters, grab yourself a hot beverage, and get ready to go for some dirt racing. 4 heats, a B main and the A main will make up tonight's qualifying event. So let's take you trackside for the command to start the engines and get this qualifying night underway from the NASCAR Amino Motordrome.
Drivers, start your engines!
Roberto Crown Jr., Evan Toddy, Ian Stiles, Lindsey Dietz, Paul Donlin, Quinn Yeager, Tyler King, Kylie Grider, Marty Dallas, Toby Smith, TJ Dayton, and Marco Suarez, all in Heat 1. Top 5 will make the A main. Everyone from the B main, everyone in the B main everyone from 6 on back will make the B main. That's what I was trying to say. All right. They roll into turns number 3 and 4, lined up double file. And the green flag will be in the air, and qualifying night is underway. We are off and running. They head to turn number 1. Ian Stiles goes high, way too high, into the wall. He's wall riding it like Ross Chastain. Here they come off turn number 2. And down the backstretch into turn 3. Oh, trouble already! We got 3 cars crashing. Dallas involved. Yeager involved. Grider involved. Toddy gets back to the stripe. Leads lap number 1 of 25. The heat races will consist of 25 laps each. The B main will be a 50-lap last chance qualifier, and then the A main will set the grid. But that starting grid for tomorrow night's race, is not official until race time. This allows the officials to disqualify cars that are deemed to be illegal and are illegal. So let's take a look at these replays and see if we can't find out what happened here. So they roll into turn number 3, and then, Dallas tried to come up the banking, and he just got into Quinn Yeager, and that's what sent him into Yeager into Grider, and that's what put them all in damaged race cars. Not exactly the start that they wanted. So, ouch. There you see the pace car driving by. And that's just tough break for Quinn Yeager. On board with Tyler King in the 62 car. There you see Marty Dallas go up into Quinn Yeager. And I think that he went up to avoid making contact with Marco Suarez. I think the helicopter cam will be the tail of the tape, as that will provide the best angle of what we saw. But I think I saw it that Suarez tried to avoid that one. So he goes low. No. Dallas just went up into Quinn Yeager, and Kylie Grider just had nowhere to go except for the wall. Everyone able to drive away, and we will stay with we will still have all 12 drivers on the track for this one. Pace car blasting by. So caution number 1 in qualifying is out. Marty Dallas into Kylie Grider, sending all 3 of them into the wall. The 2 Red Bull Secret Motorsports cars go for a spin, straighten themselves out on the banking, and are able to drive away, which is the good news. Because it looks like you could really get high-centered on the apron and the turns if you're not careful. Lap 6 on the board. Right now the top 5 as follows is Evan Toddy, Paul Donlin, Lindsey Dietz, Roberto Crown Jr., and Marco Suarez is in the final transfer spot. First driver out, TJ Dayton. Everyone from 6th on back will be going to the B main. Now, it's a smaller field, so I would assume that they're going to line them up double file. That's exactly what they're going to do. I have not received confirmation on how they will line up for the B and A mains. What I can tell you is that we're going to be going the classic double file restarts for the main race itself. Green flag back in the air. We are back underway to continue on with Heat 1 of NASCAR Amino Motordrome qualifying. Side by side, Evan Toddy and Paul Donlin. Lindsey Dietz trying to make it 3 wide. They roll into turn number 4 across the stripe. Lap 9 on the board now. Back to turn 1. Rolling through turn number 2. Here's Lindsey Dietz. She's down on the inside. The defending champion into turn number 3. She's up to second right now. Looking for the win and possibly the first starting spot in the A main. Right now, the last driver in is TJ Dayton. Toby Smith is in 3 wide. That's Paul Donlin down low. Donlin staying with it, and Donlin gets the lead on lap 11, I should say. 10 laps down, 15 to go. Into turn number 3. Rolling through turn number 4. Here's Paul Donlin. They're 3 wide for second. That's TJ Dayton down there. And Evan Toddy beats them all. Here they go. They sort themselves out back to double file. Now single file. Donlin's checking out. There's TJ Dayton in the 42 car. Looking really strong here. Rolls through turn number 4. Across the stripe. Now there's 13 to go. 13 laps to go here in the NASCAR Amino Motordrome. Displaying the halfway, and the second half is going to begin now. 12 laps to go. They roll through turns 1 and 2. Toddy staying with Donlin. He swings low. He's looking low. Set him up. Sizes him up. And he goes for the lead. Clears him in turn 3. Evan Toddy to the point again with 11 to go. Donlin, Toddy, Dayton, Dietz, and Tyler King, your transfer drivers. First one out is Roberto Crown Jr. It looks like Roberto Crown's going to go to the A main, but because he's in the top 20, he will be safe in. They go into turns 3 and off of 1 and 2, I should say. Down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Toddy has the lead with just 8 laps to go. 9 laps to go, correction. Turns 1 and 2, they're side by side. That's Donlin down low. Donlin's got the lead. He clears as Donlin takes the lead back. TJ Dayton having a really solid run. He's in 3rd right now. Donlin driving away, trying to get away, trying to get the P1 starting spot for the A main. Here's TJ Dayton. He's trying to mount up an attack on Donlin. And they sort themselves out. Lindsey Dietz down low, trying to find a way around. Into turn number 3 they go. That's Paul Donlin. Rolling through turn number 4. Across the stripe. 6 to go for Paul Donlin. TJ Dayton and Lindsey Dietz battle for second. Toddy lurking back, waiting to make his move. Going to be 5 laps to go. This time by Lindsey Dietz, TJ Dayton, Evan Toddy. They are all under a blanket for second. Paul Donlin clear out in front of them as we're going to have 4 to go. This time by when Donlin gets across the stripe into the restart zone. Across the stripe. 4 to go for Paul Donlin. Toddy's up to second now. And currently in the transfer spot, that is Marco Suarez in the final transfer spot over Tyler King. And of course now it's 3 to go. Toddy's closing down on Donlin. Quickly and rapidly. He knows he's got to make a move here if he wants to start up front in the A main. 2 to go for Paul Donlin. Into turn 1. Toddy's sizing him up. Into turn number 2. Side by side. Into turn number 3. Off turn number 4. White flag in the air. They're side by side. Donlin has the lead, but for how long? Into turn 1. Toddy clears. He's got the lead. Clears him down the backstretch. Into turns number 3 and 4. Across the stripe. Donlin crosses over. Drag race to the stripe. Toddy wins it. Toddy wins over Donlin, Dietz, Dayton, and Marco Suarez gets the final transfer spot. We're going to take a TV timeout, but you won't miss the action. Heat 2 is coming up right after this.
And the invincible by Jordan Fox, he absolutely obliterates Alan Muccioli and the 8 car and pretty much everyone else. Turns shoulders upside down. He's going along the speed panels. He's going to get grilled by Paul Donlin. Oh, he gets dumped by Jared Holmes. Oh, what a good strat. He's going to use the quick repair. Jacob Jumble by the 42 and a bunch of covert trapped on the opposite side of the track.
Drivers, start your engines!
Start of the second heat from the NASCAR Amino Motordrome. Hello everyone, it's Alan Gonson calling all the action for you here on the NASCAR Amino Unleashed 200 qualifying night. Yeah, having to fly a solo is not easy, but we're going to make do, and we'll rock and roll, see how everything goes. Lucy Fago, Max Moriel, Alan Mooch, Demo Redneck, Ethan O'Connor, PQ Guy, JD Fatal, Seth Peters, Dylan Jones, Tria Leclerc, and Brandon Brzozowski will all be in heat number 2. Pace car peels in, and it will be Lucy Fago, Max Moriel leading us to the green flag. Top 5 once again will advance to the A main. Everyone from 6th to 11th will be headed to the 50-lap B main. Fago will lead us to the green flag. It's in the air, and we're back underway for qualifying night. Mooch looking to the inside, tucks back in line. Moriel swings high, stays high, trying to make the pass work, but here comes Alan Mooch, trying to make it 3 wide. They go 3 wide in the back. That's Demo Redneck, PQ Guy, Ethan O'Connor back there, all 3 wide. O'Connor making a great move up to 3rd. Mooch and Fago side by side. Fago came in to this race is going into this race second in points, 8 behind Evan Toddy. And Alan Mooch has the lead here on lap 2 of 25. Fago does the crossover. Side by side, they go back to turn number 1. Fago continues to battle with Alan Mooch, and she will clear the 26 car, and the 41 goes right back to the top of the pylon. Oh, and she's slow. She's way slow. I don't know if that's going to bring out a caution or not. Down the backstretch, they go into turn number 3. No caution yet. And it looks like we will stay green. Fago did get out of the way. Oh no, she's still on the track. I thought she made it to pit road. No caution still. Surprised. As we're 5 laps in, 20 to go here in heat number 2. Alan Mooch now has to battle with Ethan O'Connor. Fago did make it to pit road, so we will stay green. Fago is going to go to the B main, very likely off turn number 2, down the backstretch into turn number 3. Alan Mooch now has to deal with Ethan O'Connor in the 28 car. 8 laps on the board, 7 down, 19 to go. Fago coming off the pit lane. She's back on the track, and she hits the pit barrels on the opposite side of the track. Is that going to bring out the caution now? Yes, I believe it will. No caution yet. Now the caution's out. I'm surprised that the officials waited that long to bring out the caution. How in the world did they not throw it the very moment she was stalled on the pin on the racetrack? These officials, sometimes they can be really good and really on top of everything, and then you have moments like this that make you scratch your head saying, where was that 5 seconds ago? Where was that when it happened? Well, either way, we are 11 laps in, and we have had 2 cautions in the heat races. Let's see if we can show you what happened. I don't even know how good these angles are going to be. So there's Fago coming into the pits. She's getting service on the right side of the car, the driver's side, left side, I should say. And then there she goes, out of the pits and into the pit barrels on the front stretch. And she stays there on the track for a while there. Here's another look at it. Here's a better look at it. So she comes. She's getting service to the right side, to the left side of her car. She comes out and hits the barrels there. Goes for a spin, and they don't even throw the caution until the leaders are coming back around. Yeah, that's where the caution comes out. Here's a look at it from the onboard of Lucy Fago. Once again, left side up. 2 tires. Car comes off the jack. She takes off. She starts to drive away. And then, pow! Right into the pit barrels on the front stretch. That's going to be a lengthy cleanup. Alright, here's one final look at it. And this is probably one of the best angles that we have. Left side up. 2 tires. She gets back on the track. And bam. Tough break for Lucy Fago. All right, so we are ready to go back under the green flag. 13 laps into this event. Brandon Brzezowski 4 laps down. Alan Mooch, Ethan O'Connor, Max Morrill, JD Fatal, and Tree Leclerc are looking to be the top 5 that make it to the A main. Everyone else, well, they're going to be headed to the B main. Lucy Fago is going to need a backup car for the B main, which isn't too much of a problem. If this was the A main, then she would definitely be going to the back of the field. All right, well, here we go. Alan Mooch, Ethan O'Connor will lead us to the green flag. They are lined up double file once again. Smaller field, so I'm not sure how the bigger fields will handle it. And green flag back in the air. I can confirm that the A main and B main will both have probably modern double file restarts. I cannot tell you anything about that, but I can guarantee that the race itself will have the classic double file restarts. Ethan O'Connor has the lead, 3 wide already. They go into turns number 1 and 2. O'Connor, Morrill, Sandwich Mooch in the middle of 3 wide. Mooch trying to battle back with O'Connor. And there goes Alan Mooch to the lead. He's got 16 laps on the board, 17 now. Across the stripe back to turn number 1. Nose to tail, side by side. That is Max Morrill, the 95, to the inside of Alan Mooch. And Morrill keeping Alan Mooch trapped on the outside. Mooch stays high. Morrill stays low. Off turn number 2 now. Side by side drag race into turn number 3. And Morrill is going to get the better of it. And Max Morrill to the point here in heat number 2. Across the stripe. Now 7 to go. As O'Connor drop kicks Alan to 3rd. Alan Mooch still in a pretty good spot to transfer. PQ guy in the final transfer spot. Tree Leclerc's up to 4th. JD Fatal's in 6th. Across the stripe. 20 on the board. Now with 6 laps to go. O'Connor's trying to go for the lead. And PQ guys trying to put Tree Leclerc in the B main. They roll into turn number 4. Across the stripe. 5 to go for Max Morrill. O'Connor. Mooch. PQ guy, Tree Leclerc, all in the final transfers, in the last 4 transfer spots. First one out is Demo Redneck as Leclerc gives a shot to the back bumper to PQ guy off in the distance, and he is going to clear and take 4th away, move PQ guy down to 5th. Here's O'Connor trying to go for the lead with 3 to go. This battle for the lead is intense as O'Connor's going for the lead. He's got the lead now with just 3 to go. Alan Mooch is coming. And he goes into turns 3 and 4. Gets behind O'Connor. Setting him up. 2 laps to go. Alan Mooch looking for his opportunity to strike. Goes into turn 3. Sizes him up. Not enough time though. I don't know if he's going to make it. White flag in here. One final time around. Here's Mooch. He dives low. This is going to be for the second starting spot in the aiming. They're side by side. Mooch makes a passing play. He comes up to number 4. Takes short flag and wins! You guys have some final spot. We're going to take a TV timeout, but you won't miss anything. Heat number 3 coming at you right after these messages.
Doing all this work is very thirst-provoking. If only I had a beverage. Man, if only I had a beverage! Oh yeah, epic!
Here you go. Here's a nice, refreshing Pepsi.
Awesome!
Have a good day.
Refreshing. Pepsi, get it now!
Drivers, start your engines!
Start of heat number 3 here at the NASCAR Amino Motorsport for NASCAR Amino Unleashed 200 qualifying night. Alan Godson here on the call as we are getting word weather is on its way. It's going to be interesting to see how, if we will have time to get to the A main. We should have enough of a window there, but it's not yet determined. 11 cars in this heat. Star Racer, Jane Ironwood, KR, Carter Jones, Justin Newman, Ethan Farley, Zach Stern, Jack Black, Olivia Hammond coming back from her suspension. There you see the 27 of Anthony Sasso and the 46 of Gary Russell, who was filling in for Wyatt Wild. Off turn number 4, it'll be Jane Ironwood and Star Racer taking the field. And the green flag is out. We're back underway for qualifying night. KR dives to the inside already, trying to make it 3 wide. He tucks back in line. No, he stays on the inside. They're going to go 3 wide, stay 3 wide. Star Racer clears everybody into turn number 3. Off turn number 4 they go, and Star Racer will lead lap number 1 of 25 here in heat number 3. Off turn number 2, they are 3 wide. Justin Newman tucks back in line behind KR. Here comes KR. He's going to go to the point now. Rolls off turn number 4. KR leads lap number 2. 23 to go. Here's Justin Newman. This is for the 3rd starting spot in the A main. Off turn number 4, they roll through turns number 3 and 4. Off 4 across the front stretch. Justin Newman leads. Carter Jones in 3rd. And Newman continues to hang on to the top spot. And Carter Jones is up to 2nd. Here comes Jones. He looks down low. Across the stripe. Back to turn 1. They make some contact. In the middle of 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, Carter Jones has his first lead of the night here in this qualifying heat. Off turn 4, across the stripe, 5 laps down, 20 to go. Carter Jones leads over Jack Black, Gary Russell, Star Racer, and Jane Ironwood. That is the top 5 right now. Justin Newman is on the outside looking in. 19 to go as lap 7 is on the board. Here they go off turn number 2. Down the backstretch. Into turn number 3. Off turn number 4. Carter Jones continues to lead the way. We are now 8 laps in, 18 to go. Side by side, there's going to be Star Racer and Gary Russell battling for position, and Star Racer will get the spot with ease. He's up to 3rd. 9 laps on the board, 8 down, 17 to go. They headed to turn number 3. Carter Jones leads the way. Across the stripe they go. Now it's down to the final 16. Gary Russell drop kick to 5th. Ethan Farley trying to find a way around Justin Newman, trying to catch up to them. Oh, there might have been some action there. Star Race is up to 2nd. They get very dicey back there. And there you see Gary Russell trying to find a way around Jack Black. Jack Black is going to be drop kicked to 5th now. And that'll give Carter Jones a little bit more of a breathing room as he is looking more and more confident with every passing lap. Down to the final 13 when we get back across the stripe into turn number 3. Star Racer has Jane Ironwood to his inside. Jane Ironwood has won at Charlotte in the Firecracker 400, and now she's looking for back-to-back wins. This is her 2nd try at it this season after winning at Watkins Glen. Off turn number 4, final 12 for Carter Jones. And with 12 laps to go, Jane Ironwood is marching. That 16 car looks really, really good. Into turn number 3, off turn number 4, across the stripe. 11 to go for Carter Jones as Jane Ironwood and Gary Russell hunt down the 69 car. Meanwhile, Jack Black, Star Racer, those are 2 teammates battling for 4th. Star Racer now in the transfer spot. The very final transfer spot, I should say. Off turn number 2, here comes Gary Russell. Russell into turn number 3. Off turn number 4, across the stripe they go. Carter Jones leads the way as he continues to march on. 9 to go. It'll be 8 to go next time by. They roll through turn 3. Gary Russell way up high on the outside line. Luckily for him, the 2 cars behind him, Star Racer and Jack Black, continue the race side by side. Nothing too major coming out of that. Off the backstretch into turn number 3. Jane Ironwood ever so slightly closing down on Carter Jones. She is there. 7 to go into turn 1. Jane Ironwood looking, sizing up Carter, goes down low. Carter stays high. Now Jane continues to look down on the inside. She's there. She's looking. She gets there. Oh, but she can't make the pass. Tucks back in line with 5 to go. 6 to go, I should say. Off turn 2. Down the backstretch into turn number 3. Now it'll be 5 to go. Jane Ironwood finally sizes him up again. This time she's able to keep it down low, but she can't make the pass. Carter Jones hangs on in 1. Does Jane Ironwood make the pass down the backstretch? She's there. Drag race into turn 3, and she clears for the first time. Jane Ironwood to the point. 4 to go for the 16 car. Carter Jones high, stays high. Gary Russell is there. Jack Black is there. Jack Black trying to make some moves into turn number 3. Off turn number 4, it'll be 3 laps to go for the 16 car. The top 4 all under a blanket right now. There's Carter Jones. There's Gary Russell. 3 wide. And Russell backs out of it. They go side by side. And Russell sets it up again. Carter Jones to the lead. 2 to go. Into turns number 1 and 2. Gary Russell sizing him up for a last lap pass. Is he going to do the same thing that Almucha? Here's Jack Black. Last lap. It's going to be frantic. Russell sets up. They're side by side. 1 turn to go. 1 turn down. 2 turns down. Down the backstretch. Final time. 3 wide. Gary Russell makes the move. Russell to the lead. And Gary Russell is going to snipe it at the buzzer. What a heat that was. 1 final heat coming up. And then we got some more racing action for you here on the Competition Racing Network. We'll see you on the flip side of this break as Jane Ironwood's in the pit wall.
You know, I used to suck at holding footballs. I just couldn't get a good grip on them. Well now, thanks to my Franklin Grip Right football, I can hold footballs with ease. Look, I can hold it like this, I can hold it like this. Oh, I nearly dropped it. I can hold it like this, I can do this, and I can do this, and I'm sure that's not gonna cause $1 million in collateral damage, right? Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Everybody wants to run away, a reason to leave and a person to blame. And I just wanna break the routine, washing my hands clean. I refuse to live that way, waking up every day, watching my minutes tick away. You say I lost my way, but I don't see you living for anything at all. 'Cause your dreams are dead and gone.
Drivers, start your engines!
Start of the 4th and final heat for the NASCAR Amino Unleashed 200 qualifying night. Alan Gottson here on the call, ready to call this final heat of action. Caleb Marinelli, Tanner Campos, Ash Ellington, Elon Solberg, Caden Bishop, Don Falconer, Ren Starlight, Justin Ricci will be joined by William Ayers, Jared Holmes, and Patrick Roden. Patrick Roden trying to qualify for the first time since the Firecracker 400. Did not make the race. They go into turns number 3 and 4, double file. Tanner Campos, Caleb Marinelli, they are on the front row. Tanner Campos' team told me that they have a really good car, and they hope that it will be the car that wins the NASCAR Unleashed 200 tomorrow night. Green flag in the air, and here we go underway for the final heat of qualifying. Caleb Marinelli gets a great launch off of turn number 2. Down the backstretch, he's just left everyone to battle for second. Into turn number 3 and 4, Caleb Marinelli, now they start to scramble out. Marinelli leads lap 1. Ash Ellington's up to second. Don Falconer is in third. Justin Ricci's in fourth. And Jared Holmes currently finds himself fifth off turn 4 across the stripe. Marinelli leads lap number 2. Lights out performance so far from Caleb Marinelli. There you see side by side between the two Cyberstorm Racing teammates. Ash Ellington will be leaving Cyberstorm Racing at seasons, and she's going to throw back Motorsports to drive the flagship 86 Honda. Ren Starlight will be driving the 46, I believe. Wyatt Wild, I'm not sure if he's going to have it right, but hopefully he does. Because he has actually had a pretty solid start to his season. He just fell off and then had personal matters come up, as we wish Wyatt Wild a continued speedy recovery. Alright, back to the action. Caleb Marinelli leading the way. William Ayers recently announced that the team is expanding. Caden Evans will be driving the 93 car. Off turn 4 across the stripe, Caleb Marinelli leads lap number 6 of 25. Justin Ricci, no announcements towards what his plans are. Marinelli Racing also has not released a statement about what their plans with the 12 car is, or if Ricci's going to be back, but Justin Ricci making a strong case as to coming back, though. He goes into turn number 4 behind his boss. Off into turn number 1. They're side by side. That's William Ayers in the 91 to the inside of Don Falconer. Now this is for the 4th starting spot in the A main. Off turn number 4, Caleb Marinelli leads the way. Lap 9 complete. We have 16 to go. The third heat was caution-free, and so far it has been caution-free to this point. William Ayers battling with Justin Ricci. Patrick Roden marching through the field. He is currently on the outside looking in. Actually, no, he's on the inside. He's currently 4th, and Justin Ricci's looking for the lead. He's got some help from Ayers. Ayers swings low, ducks back in line behind Justin Ricci, and they will both go by the 15, and we'll have a new leader for the first time in this heat. William Ayers swings low, and now he clears Justin Ricci. William Ayers to the point. He leads with 12 to go. Caleb Marinelli battles back. He's up to second now. Roden finds himself in a pretty good spot, but Campos is there. Campos probably going to be looking for that final transfer spot, and I do think he cleared him. I do believe that Tanner Campos has gotten the 5th spot, and yes, he did. Roden's going backwards, and he's gone backwards in a hurry. Now it's Don Falconer who is in trouble, I would believe. Yeah, it's Don Falconer in trouble. They go back to turn number 1. But all this happening behind William Ayers, our heat leader. Going into turn number 3 and 4, it'll be 10 to go for William Ayers this time by. Back to turn number 1. Side by side. They go into turn number 3. Now, Ayers has just gapped everybody. Tanner Campos up to 3rd, so that 24 car is really dialed up. I think they might have something there, and it could be the race-winning car. Not entirely sure, though. Alan Mooch had a pretty strong car. Evan Toddy's got a really good car. And Gary Russell really knows how to wheel it around this track. 8 to go. As there you can see, Ash Ellington is in the final transfer spot trying to dispatch of Justin Ricci and put him in the transfer spot. Now down to the final 7. Into turns number 1 and 2. Marinelli rolling. Now there's, you see the battle for 4th heating up between Ellington and Ricci. Ellington clears. Ayers leads the way. We have not needed to see the pace car out on the track tonight at all, which is good. Off turn number 2 into the backstretch into turn number 3. Marinelli keeping his distance, sizing up William Ayers, but Ayers has continued to hold the fort down. They go into turn number 3. There's Justin Ricci about to dispatch of Ash Ellington. He clears, puts Ash Ellington in 5th. Jared Holmes now trying to go for the transfer spot. There you see it. William Ayers leads with 4 to go. There's Tanner Campos. He's up to 2nd right now. He's chasing down William Ayers. Campos has cleared Caleb. They go into turns number 4. Across the stripe, 3 to go for William Ayers. Tanner Campos continues to hunt him down. Now Jared Holmes finds himself in the transfer spot. Again, this is unofficial, so once the A-Main is done, we'll go through post-qualifying inspections, and then we'll have the official roster on race day morning. Here they go into turn 2, down the backstretch.
I got an open road and a restless soul. Rolling Stone
White flag for William Ayers. Into turn 1, Tanner Campos. Right, he's having some of the stuff for race night, but the pace with William Ayers, that's more than it is. That's what William Ayers will take the win, and the final transfer spot goes to Elon Silver. Well, take a few time out when we come back. We got the beating for you here on the Competition Racing Network.
Hey, you there! Yes, you! Do you like having clean and proper teeth?
No!
Do you want to be as cool as Ryan Newman?
Yes!
Then you should try Coca-Cola! This wonderful beverage has so much sugar in it that your teeth will literally die when they see it. Yes, literally die. Why eat all these sugar cubes when you can also drink one Coca-Cola and have the same effect? Yes, burn your teeth, kill them today with Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Choking is probably the most humane way you can die from our products.
What am I doing with my life? How is me sitting here doing absolutely nothing supposed to lead me to a successful future? Is this my purpose in the world? Talk to me, world. Is this my purpose? Hey, y'all. It's Evan Toddy. And when I feel like I need to be at peace with the world, there's just one thing that I do. And that is crack open an ice-cold Arnold Palmer. This is already open. Well, this is awkward. So what are y'all waiting for? Drink Arizona Arnold Palmer.
Man, am I thirsty. I could go for a nice, refreshing soda right now, and oh, hey, how convenient. There's a Dr. Pepper right here with my name on it. I don't know how I got here, but I'm gonna drink it anyway. I'm gonna drink it. 23 unique flavors in here. Wow, I am refreshed as ever, and I'm ready to get back to... Oh, hold on. Hello? You're who? Bob Jakowski. I don't know anyone named Bob Jakowski. You have a message for me. Okay, what's your message? Wait, what? Oh, no, don't say the line! Don't say the line! No!
The scenes from the NASCAR Amino Motordrome are electric as we get ready for the B-Main. Hi everyone, Alan Gonson here on the call, flying solo tonight for NASCAR Amino Unleashed 200 qualifying. 50 laps will make up the B-Main. The top 4 go or go home drivers will join the 6 drivers inside the top 20 in the A-Main when it's all said and done. So let's take your trackside to get the B-Main underway.
Drivers, start your engines!
Studded B-Main field that consists of Roberto Crown Jr., Star Racer, Jared Holmes, JD Fatal, Caden Bishop, Ethan Farley, Tyler King, Lucy Fago, among others. And we do have some upset and some shockwave names here. Dylan Jones, not really a shock that he's in the B-Main, just a shock that he's here. Well, either way, we're lined up double file, 25 cars going for 10 spots. 6 drivers are already locked in before we get to post-qualifying inspections, and 4 of them will join the others. We'll join them in the A-Main. Green flags in the air. B-Main's underway. Roberto Crown off to a slow start as he finally gets the wheels rolling. There's Ren Starlight riding the wall in turns 1 and 2. Rolling into turns number 3 and 4, Dylan Jones looks low. Star Racer trying to make it 3 wide. They do go 3 wide behind him. Dylan Jones clears for the race lead. We now have 49 laps to go in this race. For the B main, off turn number 4, it's Dylan Jones. Right now, he is looking really good to be one of the 4 that transfer. JD Fatal, Jared Holmes, and Tyler King are all the 4 drivers that will unofficially transfer over to the starting grid for tomorrow night's race. Off turn number 2, Ian Stiles inside the top 20, won at New Hampshire. Star Racer now has Dylan Jones to his outside, trapped him, and Star Racer will take the lead. There you see JD Fatal, almost said Jared Holmes. By the way, that's JD Fatal to the inside of Dylan Jones, and JD Fatal up to 3rd, looking for 2nd. Fatal needs to race his way in. So does Tyler King, Dylan Jones, and Olivia Hammond. Right now, it's Jared Holmes holding the final transfer spot among the go or go homers. Max Morrill, Star Racer, Ian Stiles, Demo Rednick, Lucy Fago are 5 of the 6 drivers that have a spot automatically locked up. They go into turns number 1 and 2. JD Fatal now has the top spot, 8 laps into this 50-lap race. They go into turn 4. Tyler King up to 2nd. Trying to catch JD Fatal or maintain one of the highest 4 finishing spots among the go-go homers. Into turn number 3. Off turn number 4. Back to turn 1. JD Fatal, Tyler King, they are the top 2 right now. Leaving Star Racer in the dust, there you see Jared Holmes. Olivia Hammond still has not found her way into a transfer position. They are still being held by JD Fatal, Tyler King. Oh no, she actually is in the transfer spot. Right now, 5th is the safe spot. Zach Stern is trying to find a way around her for that final transfer spot right now. So right now, the top 4 go-or-go homers are JD Fatal, Tyler King, Jared Holmes, and now Zach Stern takes 5th away. Hammond has dropped down to 8th. 12 laps into this 50-lap event. Or I should say this 50-lap B main. They go into turn number 3. Oh, there's trouble. A lot of trouble. There goes Toby Smith. He gets hit by Justin Ricci, and he comes back down across the track. KR piles in. Pow! Tough break for KR. He was also inside the top 20. KR will be starting in the back. Oh, Tyler King hits KR late, and it's a junkyard of wrecked race cars. Patrick Roden also involved. Tough break for all of them. I was about to say that KR is also in the top 20, so he will have to start in the back for the B main. The A main, I should say, not the B main. We are in the B main. 15 laps complete of 50 that will make up this B main. And a junkyard on the front stretch is what brought up the caution. So they go 3 wide. Roberto Crowns in the middle, and then Roberto and Olivia make contact. Ricci piles into Toby Smith, and then KR piles in late. He's spinning around. Just when you think it's over for him, here comes the leaders. Okay, on board with Lucy Fago. There's the hit. Fago swings low, stays low, then she clips Ricci. And then, oh wow, I think Ricci went for a tumble there. I had never seen anything like that. He's looking from the helicopter cam. We're going to be following around Toby Smith in the 5. There's the hit. There's the spin. There's KR piling in. And does... So yeah, there's the hit. One final look at it. And then Justin Ricci gets hit. And yeah, he just got piled into by... Oh, Patrick Roden also flipped alongside Justin Ricci. So yeah, the front stretch became a junkyard of race cars. And we're ready to go back under the green flag now that the mess is all cleaned up. I had never seen anything like that, and I probably never will. Lights out atop the pace car. Top 4 as they go. Top 4 go or go home drivers, I should say, are JD Fatal, Zach Stern, Dylan Jones, and Ethan Farley. They are your top 4 go or go homers. KR, Ian Stiles, Max Morial, Star Racer. They are among the 6 drivers that are inside the top 20. There you see Ian Stiles running in the 6th position right now. JD Fatal having to lead Star Racer back to the green flag. Zach Stern's also here. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway here at the NASCAR Amino Motordrome. Star Racer mashes the gas, and he's got a really good launch. They go 3 wide. Dylan Jones into the wall. He's decided to Ross Chastain it 4 wide for a moment, and they sort themselves out to side by side. JD Fatal is going to lose the lead to Zach Stern, but it does not matter. If JD Fatal finishes second, he just needs to be among the 4 highest go or go home drivers. And right now he is. He's currently second to Zach Stern. Olivia Hammond and Anthony Sasso are the final 2 drivers holding down a transfer spot so long as Star Racer stays in 3rd. Otherwise, they will be battling for the top 4 spots. Star Racer's going to go around Zach Stern on the inside. That will be for second. So now the battle's going to be for that. The battle's going to stay for that 5th position. Ian Stiles maintains the threshold you have to clear as 6. So basically 5th is where you need to be. Halfway home in this 50-lap event. There you see the cross flags going up across the stripe into turn number 1. Anthony Sasso now up to 2nd behind JD Fatal. Zach Stern now is 4th. Ian Stiles is 5th. So now 6th becomes the spot you want to be in. Anthony Sasso to the inside of JD Fatal. He's going to take the lead away. And Ian Stiles is now up to 4th. That still keeps 6th position as the transfer spot, and that's currently being held by Caden Bishop. Sasso, Fatal, Stern, and now Bishop looks like he's holding down the final transfer spot. I believe so. Across the stripe they go. The two top 20 drivers, Ian Stiles, Star Racer, they are marching through the field right now. Into turn number 3. Rolling through turn number 4, and Ian Stiles will try and take the lead away from Anthony Sasso. Again, Sasso's goal is to be among the 4 drivers that are in the go or go home conversation that are the highest 4 finishers amongst them. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Either way, lap 30 is complete, 20 to go here in the NASCAR Amino Motordrome for B Main, the last chance qualifier into the top 30. No points will be awarded here in the B Main. Across the stripe they go, 32, now it's going to be 33 as they roll through turns number 3 and 4. Man, I'm just off my game today. To turn number 1. Off turn number 2, Ian Stiles now holding Zach Stern at bay. Currently, Caden Bishop, again, holds the final transfer spot. And he holds it over Brzozowski, Jones, Farley, and Hammond. Ian Stiles, though, looking really good here in the B main. He was already inside the top 20, so he really didn't need to worry too much. But winning the B main would just be a feel-good story for that 43 team. Winning at New Hampshire is also kept them sort of in the title talk, sort of. I don't remember how far back they are. Off turn 2, down the back stretch into turn number 3. We got lap 36 on the board, 36 laps completed, 37 on the board now. Looking really good. Zach Stern, Anthony Sasso, Caden Bishop, JD Fatal are all looking really good. Dylan Jones, Ethan Farley, and Brandon Brzozowski will be the first 3 out. Ian Stiles, Star Racer, and Lucy Fago do not need to worry about where they finish because they are automatically advanced into the A main. They roll through turn number 2. They go into turn number 3, off turn number 4. Across the stripe they go. Into turns 1 and 2. Zach Stern continuing to hunt down Ian Stiles. He's caught him. Now can he pass him is the question. 10 to go for Zach Stern to make this pass. He looks to the inside. Can't quite make it stick, but he stays with it, and the tenacity of Zach Stern is on full display here. He has gotten the lead away from Ian Stiles. And now JD Fatal finds himself in that dangerous 5th position. Ian Stiles crosses over, sets him up for the pass in turn 1. Off turn 2, Ian Stiles clears Zach Stern and will continue his march. We got 7 to go. 44 laps complete when Stiles crosses the stripe, which he just did. Now it's 7 to go, and Anthony Sasso is past Zach Stern. Now it's back to 5th being the threshold, but Dylan Jones needs to find a way around Star Razor, and I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. Off turn number 2. Down the backstretch, 6 to go. It'll be 5 when Ian Stiles rolls back around across the stripe. 5 laps left here for Ian Stiles. Into turn number 1. Caden Bishop. Now it's Dylan Jones in the final transfer spot. We got Anthony Sasso, Zach Stern, Caden Bishop, and Dylan Jones all in the transfer spots. Off turn number 2. Into turns number 3 and 4. It'll be 3 to go for Ian Stiles here in a highly intense B main. Into turn 3. Off turn number 4. White flag in the air for Ian Stiles next time by. 2 to go here. Into turns 1 and 2. Dylan Jones continues to hold down the final transfer spot. How long does he hold on to it? Off of turn number 4, Ian Stiles will see the white flag. It's in the air to turn number 1 for the final time. Off turn number 2, Dylan Jones looks like he's going to hang on to that final transfer spot into 3 and 4. Here he comes across the front stretch to the start-finish line. Ian Stiles wins, and Ethan Farley, Dylan Jones will get the final transfer spot. Dylan Jones advances. We'll step aside for a break and come right back with the A-Main here on the Competition Racing Network.
What am I doing with my life? How is moving toy cars going to lead me to a successful future? Is this my purpose on the earth? Is this my purpose, world? Talk to me, world! Is this my purpose? Hey, y'all. It's Cater Johns. And occasionally, when I need to feel at peace with this world, I do just one thing. And that is, crack open an ice-cold peace tea. Man, I'm feeling at peace with the world already. Woo! So what are y'all waiting for? Drink peace tea to...
I know that you could never keep me down. Oh, you were wrong. 'Cause that was then and this is now. Take aim, come on and give it down. These flames are only pushing me higher. I'm afraid because you know that I'm wrong. Faith tamed and now I'm walking on fire.
Fans here at the NASCAR Amino Motordrome are excited, and so am I. It's Alan Gonson here on the call. There you can see the fans doing the wave all the way around the stadium as we get ready for the A-Main here at the NASCAR Amino Motordrome. It's been an exciting night. We got 50 more laps on tap for you to set the 30-car field. So in the famous words of Altitude Sports' Mark Bertinoli, it's time to get it on! Here's
Drivers, start your engines!
30 cars roll away. Alan Mooch, Evan Toddy, William Ayers, Gary Russell, Ethan O'Connor, Paul Donlin, Carter Jones, among others in this field. There you see Tanner Campos, Carter Jones, Lindsey Dietz in the Skittles car. There you see Tree Leclerc. Looks like he's got a problem with that 55 car. He'll be taking it to pit road. I don't know if that's going to affect his starting position, but it could mean he'll be starting knee deep in the field. Pace car is in. Green flag's in the air, and here we go. Evan Totti and Alan Mooch lead us to the green flag. We're underway for the A main. And the final 50 laps of qualifying are underway. Gary Russell down low, way down low, looking to make it 3 wide. Everybody keeping themselves in check and balance as they go side by side. Donlin now makes it 3 wide. Donlin's got the lead. Oh, there was some contact with Gary Russell. They swing back up to the banking, and they are off turn 2. Donlin clears with the lead. 48 to go. There's Carter Jones up to third. Started a little bit deeper in the pack. Into turn 1. They go. Now, no other position outside of the front row matters as we got trouble. It's Fago and Demarennik and Caden Bishop involved. Star Racer around as well. Oh, and Leclerc hits and comes in late. And it looks like Demarennik there got beached. Carter Jones. Oh, we got some slow cars. Oh, I think Donlin hit late. We had a couple of slow cars on the front stretch. Looked like Tree Leclerc. I'm not entirely sure what all happened to them. But hopefully everyone's okay. After that, oh, there's a big-time stack-up in turn 2. Everyone has to go high to avoid the stacked-up race cars. And let's take a look at what happened. So they went 3 wide. There was some contact between Fago and Redneck. And then, oh, Star Racer got loose. And then Bishop had nowhere to go. And then Tree comes in late. And this is where Down Redneck got beached. Yeah, he just got stuck there. Lindsey Dietz almost got stuck there as well. Had to wait for Demo Redneck to roll away. Oh, actually, Demo rolled away. Huh, interesting. On board with Elon Solberg. See if this will give us a good idea of what happened. Oh, yeah, Fago and Racer got loose. And that's what put them both around. No, Fago didn't do too bad. It was just the others. Oh, and then there was some contact between Roberto Crown and Elon Solberg. Not sure if Elon's going to be too happy about that. But it doesn't appear to be affecting his race car, so he will be able to keep going without too much of a problem. Following around Demo Redneck in the 30 car. So this is where Fago and Star Racer go up, and then that's where the contact happens. There's the 19 in the wall. Here comes the 55. Bam! Tough break. Now, we do have one more angle. And I think this will give us a full picture of what happened. Yeah, they roll into turn 1. It looks fine. They're 3 wide. And then Fago and Racer get loose. There's the hit. 19 around. Here comes the 55. Bam! And then they just stacked up for a while. Yeah, here comes everyone else. Watch the leaders. Okay, Donlin into the back of Tree. And Garrett Russell nearly got involved in that. So it wasn't anything too major. So here's a better look at what happened to Paul Donlin. And pow, right into Tree Leclerc. Oof. That's going to send the 7 car to a backup car. Likely. No, they could actually get it repaired. And he'll be fine, I would assume. But that car is going to be not running the same as it was earlier in the night. Okay, so Carter Jones currently holds the pole position over Evan Totti, Alan Mooch, Max Morrill, and Tanner Campos. Now, Tanner Campos, I did talk to that 24 team. They did say that they are really pleased with how the car has been driving all night, and they expect to make no changes to the car for tomorrow night's 200-lap event. Pace car is on the pit lane, and they are lining up double file in the modern double file restarts, not the classic one that we're going to see tomorrow night. So I guess they're just using this as test grounds to see if it'll work. But I don't even know if the drivers will handle it. Mash the gas. We're back at it. Green flag back in the air. Evan Toddy not going to get a good restart. That's TJ Dayton, the 42, wall riding. We've seen that a number of times tonight. And Alan Mooch gets to the lead. You betcha! Alan Mooch is out in front. 3 wide behind Campos and Mooch. Alan Mooch throws the block on Campos. Campos not willing to give up. He swings to the inside. This is once again for the pole position. 1 point on the line. Off turn number 2. Down the backstretch into turn number 3. Off 4. Campos, Mooch, side by side. And Campos is going to challenge Mooch for the lead. This is for the pole position. 14 laps in, and Campos clears. We got a new leader. It's Tanner Campos. Campos to the point on lap 14. We have 15 on the board. Alan Mooch battling back, though. He's not quite done with Campos yet. He swings low. Alan Mooch putting his short track skills to work. Alan Mooch raced on dirt tracks. He's raced on short tracks, and he's raced on short dirt tracks. Like, he loves these types of racing surfaces. Give him some dirt, put him on a short track, and he's gonna put you all in a stomp. We saw that in the All-Star race. The only driver that was really able to contend with him that night was Demo Rednick. Rednick was really the only one who could actually outrun Alan Mooch, let's be honest. Okay, they go into turn number 1. Off turn number 2, Carter Jones, Tanner Campos, Evan Toddy, and Ash Ellington, your top 5. Into turn number 4, across the stripe, lap 19 on the board, 18 laps down in this 50-lap event. Alan Mooch continues to class the field here as Tanner Campos has been passed by his teammate Carter Jones. Carter Jones, free agent, maybe, possibly. We don't know what Carter Jones' plans are. The 2 Sauer cars go side by side. That is for second place behind the number 26 of Alan Mooch. Off turn number 4, 30 laps to go here in the NASCAR Amino Motordrome on qualifying night in the A main here for the NASCAR Amino Unleashed 200 into turn 1. Off turn number 4, I should say, my bad. Back to turn number 1, Alan Mooch. Campos, Jones, side by side for second. Mooch continues to drive away. Toddy is in 4th right now. Carter Jones having himself a really solid night. Lap car ahead, that is the 55 of Tree Leclerc, involved in that first caution. Down the backstretch into turn number 3. Off 4, across the stripe. Alan Mooch has Tree trapped on the Tree keeps Alan Mooch trapped on the outside, I should say. Carter takes advantage. They go 3 wide, and now Mooch is going to drop to 3rd. Campos does not get by Alan Mooch. Toddy and Carter Jones do. Toddy will continue to race the 32 car for North Star Racing, the team that he owns. Off turn 4, across the stripe, halfway home in this 50-lap A-main. Alan Mooch has finally cleared Tree Leclerc, holding Tanner Campos at bay. Evan Toddy in the 32 leads the way. Once again, Carter Jones, free agent. No word on where he's going to go yet. We can assume that he will probably be a high-level free agent, having a win at Road America and being among the top 20. Here's Alan Mooch in the 26 car. He looks to the inside. He takes the lead. Oh, no, he takes second away on lap 28 of 50. As Toddy crosses the stripe, begins lap 29. We have 22 to go. No, 22 to go. It'll be 21 when Toddy comes around off turn 4. Completes lap 29. It'll be 20 to go next time by. Alan Mooch continues to chase down Evan Toddy. Jane Ironwood off in the distance, being held up, having a battle with Tanner Campos for 5th. Alan Mooch slings to the inside, sizes up Toddy, ducks back in line. No, he stays to the inside. I'm actually surprised he stayed down there. Drag race across the backstretch into turn 3, and Alan Mooch is going to clear Evan Toddy with ease. That's going to give him 1 crucial bonus point towards the championship. Now, Alan Mooch, I've actually talked with Alan Mooch. He said that his car is really, really good, and he said that his goal is to lead more than 101 laps. Even if he doesn't win, at least he would hold the record for most laps led in a single ADPS race. And he said he wants to get it done before lap 167. We'll be keeping that storyline, a tab on that storyline as it develops during tomorrow night's race, if it does happen at all. Off turn number 2, down the backstretch, into turn number 3, Evan Toddy looking for his second win. He won the Winter Classic 150, which was also raced on dirt in the Vancouver International Speedway. Off turn number 2, down the backstretch into turn number 3, there you see Alan Mooch. He's got 15 laps to go. This time by, he rolls into turn number 2, down the backstretch. Carter Jones still looking for his second win. Hasn't won a race since Road America in a long winless drought. Tanner Campos has come close a good number of times, but he hasn't won a race yet. Campos has come close. He's finished second at the Indianapolis Race Park, and he also finished second at California Speedway earlier this year. The Indianapolis Race Park was back in season 1. Across the stripe, Alan Mooch continues to lead. Now he's going to have Toddy to his inside here with 12 to go. It'll be 11. Tree keeping Alan Mooch trapped on the outside. Toddy takes advantage, clears, and he's got the lead with 11 to go. It'll be 10 to go. Alan Mooch getting by off turn number 2 into turn 3 and 4. It'll be 10 to go now as Toddy crosses the stripe. There it is, 10 to go. Alan Mooch sizing up Evan Toddy. Off turn number 2, there you see Tanner Campos in third. Really good night for him. Evan Toddy off turn 4. He's got 9 to go now, and he's 1 lap closer to the pole position. But Mooch sizes him up. There's the Ash Ellington, the Car Sport 300 champion, off in 4th. Mooch to the inside. He's going to clear Evan. He's got the lead with 8 to go. He clears in 1. Off 2. Alan Mooch checks out, and he's gone. Into turn number 3. This 26 car has been on rails tonight. Alan Mooch making a last lap pass in Heat 1. I'm sorry, not Heat 1, Heat 2. My bad. He goes into turn 3. Off turn number 4. He's now 6 laps away from the pole position. Alan Mooch, 1 bonus point. That could be the difference between being in the title fight come Homestead and being out of it. Tanner Campos in 3rd. He's got a really good car, but I feel like he's holding something back. Maybe saving it for the race. Who knows? Alan Mooch, though, he's not holding anything back. He's got 4 laps before he scores an all-important pole position and 1 important point. This could be the pole that sends him to the clash. Off turn 2, down the backstretch. Tanner Campos sizes up Evan Toddy. That is for second. They are side by side. Alan Mooch 3 laps away from the pole. Tanner Campos gets second away. Now he sets his sights on Alan Mooch. He's there. Campos working in the shadows. Staying behind Alan's tire tracks. 2 to go. For the pole. Alan Mooch. Tanner Campos and Toddy driving away. Toddy sizing up Tanner Campos. That is for second. See the white flag this time. It's in the air. Final lap. Turn 42. Toddy side by side with him. He clears for second. Alan Mooch in the turns 3 and 4. And the dirt belongs to Alan Mooch. He just stopped him tonight. He's got a point in the pole. He's got the point for the pole. And all important championship point that will get him to a Homestead likely. Gary Russell rounds up top 5. And that is going to do it for qualifying night. Here is the final results, as you can see the fans doing the wave and cheering one final time. So here is the official start, the unofficial
right, it's time for you to break free. Rewrite, 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 rewrite your story. This time I'll be